Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about one more content. Explain the working of a battery or a cell. Okay, combination of cells is called battery. What do you mean by cell? Cell is a device which maintaining potential difference. Okay, here we are going to discuss about working of a battery. Okay, suppose if we consider a battery, in that two electrodes will be. One is positive electrode, second one is negative electrode. Two electrodes, and there we have a liquid in the container. The liquid we are calling it as electrolyte solution. Okay, here we can consider one device. Here we have a container, electrolyte solution, and two electrodes. One is positive electrode, second one is negative electrode. Okay, here this device we are calling it as cell. Okay, what's happening inside of the cell? Let us going to discuss. Okay, when the bulb starts glowing, if you are going to buy a battery in a shop, how the condition will be? Okay, here when we will call it as a weak cell, nothing but a discharged cell. When it is a charged cell, these are the questions we have. Let us going to discuss right now. Okay, here we are considering one cell, nothing but like this, a device which is having electrolyte solution, two electrodes. Okay, here this arrangement we are calling it as cell. Okay, right now suppose if you consider electrolyte solution like H2SO4 or HCl or any OH, like different electrolyte solution, acids. Okay, here what's happening? If you keep two electrodes in that, there we have a process takes place. That process we are calling it as electrolysis process. What is meant by electrolysis process? The process of decomposition of electrolyte solution into its constituent components is called electrolyte solution, electrolysis. Okay, right now here there is the electrolysis process takes place. There will get positive ions and also negative ions. Okay, here I'll take any one of the liquid in it. There we have a positive terminal. This time I am considering like this. Here I am considering one more terminal like this. Battery symbol I am considering. Okay, in between battery there we have electrolyte solution and its components, positive ions and also negative ions. All positive ions in the liquid will move towards one electrode. Okay, similarly all negative ions in the liquid will move towards one more direction, opposite in direction to the positive. So what you will get here, this is positive terminal and this is negative terminal. Positive terminal is called anode, negative terminal is called cathode. Okay, anode and also this is called cathode. Okay, here what's happening? Here the positive ion which are moving towards one electrode, and there what we call it as a deposited on the positive electrode, and all the negative ions which are moving towards opposite, nothing but another electrode, and accumulated on the negative terminal. Positive ions are deposited on one electrode, negative ions are deposited on accumulated on one more electrode, so that which is giving you one positive terminal and another one is negative terminal. Okay, here in order to move these positive ions or negative ions which are moved toward the respective electrodes, what we required? It required one force. That force by electrolyte solution exert a force on these ions, that we are calling it as a chemical force. Here there is a force which is in between two electrodes. This force we are calling it as chemical force. Okay, chemical force exert a force on negative ion and also positive ion, make them to move in different directions. So negative ion towards negative electrode, positive ions towards positive electrode. Okay, here this process is continuously going, okay, till there sufficient accumulation. This process will be continued. Okay, after accumulation process completely completed in between the two terminal, then what happens? Okay, then there will get one more force on the electrode by the electrodes. Okay, nothing but here negative ions are deposited on this, so we'll get negative and negative electrode. Positive ions are deposited on this, we'll get positive electrodes, so that they repel the ions which are moving towards respective electrodes. Okay, negative ion towards negative electrode get repelled, positive ion towards positive electrode get repelled. Okay, here there is a repulsion by the electrode is called the electrode force or electric force. Okay, here there is a force by the electrodes which is called the Fe. Okay, this repelled electric force. Okay, here when they get balanced, here is the condition. Accumulation process completed. At this moment, what is the meaning of this? Chemical force and electrode force or electric force. You can take anyone. Electrode force or electric force. Okay, electric force and electrode forces are balanced. Then there is no accumulation process takes place. This is the situation when you are going to buy a battery outside, which maintaining a constant potential difference between the two electrodes. Okay, when it is possible, Fe is equals to Fc, maintaining constant potential. This is called constant potential or constant potential difference. Okay, when you are going to buy a battery, this is the condition. Okay, and this is first and second condition. Suppose if we connect this two terminals, positive terminal and negative terminal, to any electric device like electric bulb. Okay, if we connect these two terminals to any electric bulb, then what happens? Energy starts flowing. Okay, here actually if you consider a conductor here, then so many number of electrons will be present. These electrons and the positive ions will be combined together. Electrons will flow toward the positive electrodes. Then what happens? Okay, here there is a vacancy, nothing but here number of electrons required toward the positive electrode. Then what happens here? Number of electrons get repelled by strong electrode, negative electrode, so that these electrons will flow through electric bulb again back to positive terminal. Okay, nothing but there is no loss of charge. Okay, the number of electrons which are moving from negative terminal to positive terminal remain same. Okay, and the number of electrons which are combined with the positive terminal. Okay, so that there is a flow of charge will takes place when you will connect a device here. Okay, then what happens? The bulb, it start glowing. Then what happens to this? Here, when the positive ions and negative electrons are combined together, electrode force will be decreased. When the electrode force is decreased, chemical force will be more. So that there we have an accumulation process takes place. Again, chemical force exerting positive ions towards the positive electrode, negative ions towards the negative electrodes. Continuously the process will be continued. Okay. Here this is the condition. And one more. Suppose if you consider one more condition. Here accumulation takes place. Okay. And there is a third condition. Fe is greater than Fc. Electrode force is more than that of the chemical force. Nothing but there is a chemical force which is less exerting force on negative ions or positive ions move toward the particular electrodes. So that condition we are calling it as a weak battery or battery discharge. There is no sufficient force by the chemical to make them to move in a particular direction. So that then the battery is going to discharge. So that this is called a discharge condition. Okay. Here this is about working of a battery. Here energy which is flowing from positive terminal to negative terminal, electrons are moving from negative terminal to positive terminal. Okay, so that the number of electrons which are moving remains constant, so that the bulb starts glowing continuously. Okay, this is about the working of a battery. Okay, thank you.